Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Fathead here once again. It's been a while. Us at Infinite Combo, we've been going through some growing pains, some adjustments. We're trying to still figure out a great schedule. So, sorry we haven't posted in a while. Rob and Steph are getting a house. We're all working 40-hour work weeks. It's a little bit hectic to tie our schedules together and get everyone in one spot to come up with, brainstorming sessions. So, I'm just throwing this out there. We'll be uploading more often as soon as we get everything sorted out. So once again, I apologize for the inconsistencies. So if you can't tell from the gameplay, we have here Destiny 2 news. Of course, a lot of people know about this. Just before E3 kicked off, they dropped the news that as of September 4th, we are getting another Destiny 2 DLC, ladies and gentlemen, called Forsaken. So they've done a whole bunch of tweaks and adjustments. They said that everything, they've got a whole developer video on it. Everything that they have heard from your feedback from the very beginning of the game to about their last update and everything after that last update. Any complaints you had, any requests you had, they're saying that they will be fulfilled, adjusted for, and the changes will be made. Hopefully this pulls a lot of players back in, get this player base back up, because this is a really fun shoot and loot, and I'd love to see more people really just enjoy themselves on the game. So it's a new story, not super story heavy, according to the developers, but there's going to be a new story involving Cade 6, a big-ass jailbreak of Fallen faction known as the Scorn. These guys apparently are super badass, they are super dangerous, and Cade's not so happy that they got out on him. I guess he feels personally responsible, but of course, we'll find all that out when we actually play it. So they've rebalanced the weapons and gear. Once again, all the feedback you guys have been saying, hey, change. That's what we got. So they're not limiting people to having certain weapons, certain slots anymore. Your kinetic weapons are only certain ones. Your energy weapons only certain ones. Your power weapons only certain ones. Apparently, you can start running crazy setups, triple shotgun. I don't know how this is going to affect PvP. I really hope they have adjusted for that balance, because a triple shotgun lineup would just be, no one would be able to beat you. It'd be stupid. You'd be overpowered. But, of course, Rob had the idea that quite possibly these guys are going, all three spots can be shotguns, guys. That's fantastic. But your kinetic one's going to kind of suck compared to your power weapon one. And it'll have fewer bullets in the chamber and less reserve ammo and this. Little caveats, shall we say, to balance the whole thing out. Because, yeah, that is a little stupid. Now, I am eternally grateful for this next bit of news. This looks really, really over the top and just like stupid fun. The new competitive mode, Gambit. So Gambit marries PvP and PvE together. You will have two teams competing in separate arenas against each other to see who can kill more AI enemies. This is gonna be nuts, because not only do you kill the AI enemies, you collect the currency they drop, you drop it into this bank, and once you fill it up, it locks your enemy's bank and starts dumping these super powerful enemies at them, which then they have to deal with to stay in the game. And then, on top of that, if that wasn't crazy enough, so then one of the teams can then send one of their players over to the other enemy's arena and just mess with them to no end, guys. They go, all right, you've got the big power weapons, you got the big rocket launcher, go in there and just blow a few of them up for us. You jump through a teleporter, you get in there, Dark Souls 2 style, when you could invade other players' games and just mess with them. Yeah, this one, except it's kind of expected. I am just really excited about this game type. That is like the number one thing I wanted to hear out of this. Like, give me something else to play. Give me some alternatives to your classic PvP. Hey guys, Sparrow Racing League, bring it back, please! So along with the new game mode, we have a new weapon type being introduced. Yes, the weapons are really going through a lot of changes. Equip what you want, where you want, and no issues. Well, you're going to be able to rock a bow and arrow. Apparently it's super deadly, super accurate, but it's very slow. I wouldn't recommend it in a close quarters combat situation. From a distance, silently take out your enemies. Maybe if you're in a PvP situation, cross map, headshot. Apparently, it's supposed to be great. It's supposed to come with a couple of different, abilities. An electrical one, if you shoot the ground or the wall near, it starts zapping people, and they get thrown out of whack, and they push away. You can clear areas like that. Now, the other thing, of course, new supers. Brand new supers. Haven't heard anything about what those supers are going to be, but hopefully it's going to be crazy. I think the Titan one was the only one they even mentioned, which was instead of just the throwing of the hammers, you have this giant two-handed hammer with a flame on the end. Come on. Why couldn't we have gotten a giant flaming hammer in the first place? But thanks for the fix, guys. They have a new raid coming out, the Dreaming City. Apparently, according to the description, it's as if Vault of Glass and the Leviathan raid had a baby. Apparently it's going to be a whole open area, so you are free to explore everything, run into the raid if you like, or have a whole bunch of side things to do, side encounters, side missions, whatever you want. It's an entire new area with a raid built in. Alright guys, that's everything. A quick info dump from the guys over at Destiny going, hey, we got some new stuff for you. What'd you guys think? Did you like what I had to say? What are your opinions on it? Let us know in those comments down below the video. If you like it, share, subscribe, like the video, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to the channel. Come on, you know the routine already. I don't keep saying it. Well, guys, thanks for watching. Until next time, stay infinite.